Hello, and welcome back to Sweet Life Astrology. With the first half of 2023 swiftly coming to an end, it's time to see what the second half of the year has in store for us all, so that we can sidestep any pitfalls and reach the heights that we were meant for. Find out what special dates are going to pop up for you and what areas of your life they will impact. Stay tuned to find out what the stars say for your sign, and for any special friends and family too. Aries, brand new you. The first half of your 2023 Aries horoscope is all about reinventing yourself. As you kick off a new 12-year chapter of your life, out with the old, refresh everything from your image and style to what you do for a living. Money is a big focus in the second half of the year. You could get a nice pay bump, but be careful not to spend it all in one place. Stay open to unexpected work opportunities, possibly a job with travel or relocation. From July 2023 onward, you'll feel an urgent need to follow your calling. A key relationship will need to be renegotiated so that you have room to do you. Making sacrifices for your significant other or taking one for the team is great, to a point, but not at the expense of your own dreams. Be mindful of the friends you invite into your circle this spring and summer. Not all of them will have pure intentions, no matter how they present themselves. Love. Soulmate or bust? High stakes, high intensity loving is on deck for Rams while the karmic South Node rolls through Scorpio until July 17th. On May 5th, the Scorpio lunar eclipse could cement a long-term bond or break it apart, at least for this lifetime. Whatever you decide, you won't be at a loss for summer love match opportunities. Ardent Venus sachets through Leo from June 5th to October 8th, serving peak romantic experiences. While Venus is retrograde from July 22nd to September 3rd, you could reconnect to the one that got away, or finally sort out drama with your +1. Peaceful balance is restored once the karmic lunar South Node shifts into Libra on July 17th and helps you negotiate your needs. That sweet serenity could lead you into marital bliss before January 11th, 2025. Career and money. Get ready for prime time. Maximizer Jupiter blazes a trail through Aries until May 16th, increasing your visibility. That's not all. The destiny-driven North Node will visit Aries for the first time in nearly 2 decades, from July 17th to January 11th, 2025. Rich career opportunities are available all year, whether you're expanding your role within an organization or entering a cutting-edge field. Move ahead confidently and make sure to take precautions. Jupiter can bring overnight success, but it can also sweep you into raw deals. Spend conservatively and make a budget for a lawyer if contracts are involved. Get ready for a cash influx when Jupiter heads into money-earning Taurus for a year on May 16th. While the transits above encourage you to ask for more, when the transformative Pluto retrograde enters business-minded Capricorn in your 10th house of social status on Sunday, June 11th, you're tasked with setting up boundaries and learning to say no. Pluto retrograde is about paying attention to potentially toxic situations and removing yourself. Of course, that's tricky in this economy. Few of us have the luxury of turning down work right now. However, if you set boundaries, you avoid burnout, which is detrimental to your mental and physical health and makes you less productive in the long run. Later in 2023, you continue to advocate for your needs when the communication planet Mercury enters Capricorn in your 10th house of social status on Friday, December 1st. This transit sees you receiving more public praise for your work and stepping into the spotlight. So expect positive feedback, an increase in followers, or simply the great feeling of being proud of yourself. Friendship. This year is bookended by a pair of full moons in family-focused Cancer, putting cherished bonds in the spotlight. A child or an older relative may require more care, which could shift matters under your roof. Some Aries may be ready for a total relocation, which could feel both blessedly overdue and bittersweet. With transformational Pluto weaving between dutiful Capricorn and experimental Aquarius, you'll need to strike a balance between supporting your peeps and exploring new friendships. Get involved in groups centered around altruism and activism. Health. Remember, Aries, everything is tied to your health, whether we're talking about love, friendship, or work. You're a busy sign, but don't forget self-care. If you do, your risk of burnout in 2023 increases, and you risk jeopardizing your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. You're reminded of the importance of self-care when your ruling planet Mars enters caring Virgo in your 6th house of health on Monday, July 10th. Treat yourself to a massage, more sleep, or indulge in mindfulness through skincare. Chiron, an astrologically significant comet known as the Wounded Healer, goes retrograde in your sign on Sunday, July 23rd, where it will stay until Tuesday, December 26th. During this time, which you've survived many other years, so don't worry. Your job is to tend to lingering wounds and unresolved trauma. Whether you connect with your support system, chosen family, therapist, or another avenue of healing, it's essential to dedicate time to your well-being, just like you pour energy into your love life. Taurus. Your zodiac sign is famous for consistency, but the only constant in year 2023 is change. Don't worry, Taurus. Change is good, and it's lucky, especially in the second half of this year, when a fresh 12-year chapter of your life begins anew. In the first few months of 2023, push yourself to lovingly release people and situations that are no longer serving you. Distance yourself from draining friendships and energy vampires. Your reward? Sweet success. If your career's been moving at a slower pace for the past few years, get ready for professional liftoff this spring. A surprising supporter could emerge to champion your work and open doors. Where did they come from? Keep everything on the up and up and avoid any shortcuts or shady schemes. The temptation to gamble will be strong in 2023, but this is ultimately a marathon, not a sprint. Love and romance. Where's the balance between me and we? That's the question, as the North Node hovers in Taurus until July 17th. If you've been hyperextending yourself in relationships, rein that in. In 2023, developing your own interests makes you highly attractive, and it might be the warning shot your significant other needs to step up their game. Meanwhile, a karmic South Node in Scorpio could connect you to a meant-to-be mate. Has a relationship been rocky? The May 5th lunar eclipse delivers a critical choose or lose moment. If it's all green flags, you'll enjoy a sentimental summer, while your ruler, romantic Venus, gets cozy in Leo from June 5th to October 8th. Cohabitation or other home matters could be on the table, but brace for speed bumps while Venus is retrograde from July 22nd to September 3rd. Some of you Tauruses will see yourself committing to someone or even moving in together and getting engaged. Others will take on the equally important task of ending relationships past their expiration date. Just be aware that Venus is retrograde from Saturday, July 22nd to Sunday, September 3rd. While this shouldn't ruin your year, don't get your feelings hurt if major romantic moments such as moving in together, becoming primary partners, or marriage proposals only happen once the planet is direct. career, and money. With so much fresh start energy swirling around, Taurus might not be sure which direction to charge in first. Not only is renegade Uranus electrifying your sign all year, but on May 16th, horizon expanding Jupiter bounds into Taurus for the first time in a decade. Comfort zone? What's that? With the galactic gambler pouring Miracle Grow on your life until May 25th, 2024, seize any opportunity to travel, learn, and experiment with new income models. You've already been stretching since the lunar north node landed in Taurus on January 18th, 2022. Good news for your 2023 Taurus horoscope comes mid-year. You'll have that destiny-driven fuel in your tanks until July 17th. Your dedicated exploration could bring a rich manifestation with the Taurus full moon on October 28th, the final lunar eclipse in a trio that began on November 19th, 2021. And as powerhouse Pluto weaves in and out of your career zone, starting March 23rd, you're heading back into boss mode for a fresh 21-year cycle. From Saturday, July 22nd to Sunday, September 3rd, Venus retrogrades. Because Venus rules money, in addition to love and beauty, it's smartest to ask for any raises before or after the abundant planet partakes in its backward dance. However, there are exceptions to every rule. When the lucky planet Jupiter enters your sign on Tuesday, May 16th, it's a great time to ask for what you want. This transit scatters magic glitter on all areas of your life. So if you can't wait until Venus retrograde ends to go after that new job or raise, Tuesday, May 16th is an advantageous time to do so. Friends and family. Family reunion time. Your ruling star Venus bounds through Leo, showering your fourth house of kin with sentimental vibes from June 5th to October 8th. Reconnect with relatives or chosen family to celebrate your bond. Heads up, Venus spins retrograde from July 22nd to September 3rd, which could throw a wrench in planning or arouse some old feuds. Try to schedule any big events before or after those dates. With Saturn heading into your community zone for 3 years this March 7th, you'll be influenced by the company you keep. Join an elite networking group, apply for that country club, or take on a board member position for a community organization. One crucial reason nourishing your friendships is so important this year is that lover Venus is retrograde from Saturday, July 22nd to Sunday, September 3rd. When Venus is retrograde, your love life may feel at a standstill. There's nothing wrong with that. It's unrealistic to expect every day to contain forward romantic momentum. Sometimes it's best to enjoy life as it is. Rather than put pressure on your love life during Venus retrograde, make more plans with friends, such as dinner parties, nights out dancing, or even a weekend getaway. A full moon in Wise Pisces in your 11th house of friendship on Wednesday, August 30th is the perfect night to host an event. Remember this celebration when the winter holidays begin, and you may need a break or boundaries with blood relatives. Your chosen family is just as valid, so text the group and decide who's hosting the next gathering. Health. As a sensual earth sign ruled by luxurious Venus, you know a thing or two about self-care, Taurus. The biggest mistake people make when discussing your sign is using words like lazy. You're not lazy. You just understand that leisure makes you happier and more productive in the long run. When astrologers talk about health, they're rarely speaking about medical problems. Instead, health in astrology points to what you can control. One thing you can control is allocating more time for rest and relaxation. If you have a case of the blues, try to figure out the origin, but also remember that it's okay to feel your feelings, and we all experienced sadness at times. Circle Saturday, October 28th in your calendar, as there's a full moon and lunar eclipse in your sign, Taurus. While this is no cause for alarm, eclipses can be anxiety-provoking times and leave everyone on edge. As a result, these are usually nights best enjoyed alone or binging TV with a trusted friend to avoid getting sucked into drama. You only want to have drama in one area of your life, and that's beauty routines. Just don't make any drastic changes to your appearance while Venus is retrograde from July 22nd to September 3rd. While this isn't the best time for a shockingly different haircut, it is another reminder to lean into self-love activities such as baths, skincare, and sleep.